Hello everyone, my name is Lucas and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going to be checking out a new building in my city called Saturn Enterprises. Now Saturn Enterprises is basically what I just said, newest building in my entire city. It's not based on an actual real building, it is based on the car company that was once owned by GM. Looking around the exterior, we have a very simplistic but very modern style. At the base, we have a multicolored rim that sort of goes around the entire building of it. So as you can see on this side, it was yellow, red, and orange patterns on it. Now on this side, it's blue, cyan, and light blue. And then on here, it's brown, green, and lime. And then over here, it's magenta, pink, and purple. And then yeah, so you get the idea. I did that just to sort of bring like a splash of color to the otherwise gray sidewalk. And above that, we have sort of like these nice little pockets of office windows right here. I was originally planning to put offices back here, but I decided, as you can probably see, I decided to put a parking garage right in there just for the people who work here, just so they would have a place to park. As you can see, there is a lot of offices up here, so definitely parking would be a necessity. Okay, so looking at the exterior of the building, like I said before, it's very modern, but also very simplistic. I took sort of an inspiration from the buildings surrounding it, like this, and also this, just so we have some sort of like boxed in 80s, 70s Windows feel that applies that sort of style to the building. And I do like how it turned out, especially with like the repeating patterns that are basically very pleasurable to the eye. On top of the building, we have these sort of green areas, just so for the occupants that were working inside, it would look a little bit more pretty, a little bit more natural. As you can see, we have a small area right there, one right there, and there is also, if I believe so, yep, there's one up here too. I originally also wanted to put one right here, but I didn't have enough space, as I wanted to have a good area where I could have the grass, the stripes in it, and then also the grass and the leaves. But I couldn't fit that just because there was another floor right below here, and I couldn't fit the grass in. So what I chose to do instead is I did lime and green carpets, repeating pattern, just so it would mimic the stripes from above here. And I think it does work out pretty good. I may end up changing it later along the line, but I think I'll keep it here for now. Okay, moving inside, we can see we have a nice little large, or rather small, lobby area over here with a nice reception desk. We have a few chairs for the waiting people to sit in while they're waiting for whatever it is they're waiting. We have a couple paintings on the wall just to add a splash of color. Over here I have this sort of decorative spruce trapdoor covering that also covers the pattern on the outside, just so like it matches the interior better, and I think it works pretty well. And as you can see, another painting right there. We have 3 elevators. Let's get back to those in a minute. But if we go through here, you can see we have more benches, and then over here we have the actual parking garage. So this is the parking garage of the building, as I said earlier. And then the cars, they'll go through here off of the street, and then they'll enter in. This is the exit on the right side. And then they can park their cars over here. And I believe that if you go up here, yep, it's the exact same thing. You can park your cars up here, and then you can always walk over here and then get into the elevators, which take you up to the next floors. Speaking of the next floors, let's go ahead and fly up to a random one here. So over here, we have a nice large office space with a reception desk, some file cabinets, and some bookshelves. I decided to put some carpet on top of them just so the bookshelves would match the file cabinets, because you know they're similar colors. Over here we have some more cubicles and we have your file cabinets, you have your stairs, you have your button that acts as a mouse, and then you have their computer monitor that the people working here would use to get stuff done. Scattered throughout the entire floor, We have multiple benches with bookshelves and planters on the side just to add a sense of greenery and make it more welcoming and less drab, because, you know, as we all know, cubicles are pretty boring. And I think it adds a nice touch of detail to an otherwise bland interior. Over here we have a multitude of different offices, so I think this would be like higher up people in this company. So like an executive or maybe like board of directors would get their own office and larger desk over here. So you have your plant, and then you have your bookshelves over here, and you have another planter, sort of like this in every single room. And yeah, looking around, I think this is it for this floor and for this entirety of the building. All of the floors up here that go to the very top are the exact same, with the exclusion of like 2 or 3 at the bottom, just because, you know, there's that wider part before the first natural greenery area at the bottom. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the building. I'll try to post more skyscraper building updates on the city, more like this, and I'll especially do that, and I'll roll these out faster if you guys like to enjoy them. Aside from that, that's all from me. I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.